speaking of national issues, you've got the, you still have the situation of a vice president. Obama recently invoked some kind of executive order regarding young immigrants that are here illegally, as long as they're behaving, they're in school, don't have a criminal record, some kind of, the idea of staying. Romney has kind of waffled on that. What does he mean by he'll have a plan of his own? It seems like either you're going to do that or you don't. Do you have any?
Well, I think he means exactly what he says. Mr. Obama sort of stole second base on this. Marco Rubio has for quite some time been working on a plan which he calls Dream Act Light or Dream Act 2, which would have done very much what Mr. Obama has done, but would have done it in the constitutionally correct way. It would have added some additional things and would have done some things not so much. It would have been permanent, and it would have been done as a result of congressional activity by both houses, passing a bill which Mr. Obama would have had to have signed, but it would have been bipartisan. Obama reached out and grabbed a version of Rubio's plan, modified it a bit to suit himself, and rammed it through, not with an executive order, but with what he calls prosecutorial discretion, which is an absurd overreach, again, completely ignoring the Constitution and wow, ruling as a king wannabe, as a tyrant wannabe.
It'll be interesting to see if, if Marco Rubio ends up becoming a vice presidential candidate and then seeing where that whole issue goes. Bob, how do people ferret out what's real, what's posturing in an election season like this on a national scale?
Oh, which topic?
Any topic, whether it's immigration or foreign affairs or the economy or how do they decipher which candidate, how do they can define who is best for them?
With their pockets. I said it last week. In my mind, this election's over. It's been over. The decision's been made. I don't know the outcome. I don't profess to know that. But when you talk to the average person, they may not even tell you who they're going to support. But they will say they've made up their mind. And generally, the pocket is what speaks. People are hurting all over this country. You'll figure it out. If they have nowhere to go. Look at today's Wall Street Journal. In the 40 to 50 age bracket, there's no future for these people who have lost their jobs. They're done. So what would you do? Would you vote for the same? Or would you try something new? I think it's really over except counting the votes.
Well, I think in the next session we'll be getting into the local impact of finances, but that'll do it for now on the national and world levels. Thank you, gentlemen.